the intense of the game when it comes down to the last map is just too much for us.
Yeah, I think the last game is going to be very interesting. We have a scenario now where, Aerowolf are in the lead at the moment. MINESKI trailing them by 390 points.
Yes.
And I think that it's going to be an interesting scenario because MINESKI have basically secured second place. They don't have to play cautiously to make sure that they have second. So, what they can ultimately do is try and find Aerowolf and stop them from getting any points to try and further that lead and ultimately take that first place prize. So, the first game's already started, so let's jump straight into the action and see what happens.
That's a very good point of view. I'm trying to find MINESKI in the map. Well, the place to drop is very, very interesting and important for this game. As T and C splitting out. And oh wait, look at that.
Yeah, it looks like we have yet to see. We have Aerowolf dropping, and it looks like MINESKI and Aerowolf are actually very close to each other.
Wait, that's gave me a goosebump because it seems like they are going into the same town. Aerowolf and MINESKI heading to Pochinki to determine who is going to win the championship of this tournament.
Yeah, it's basically going to turn into a team deathmatch in Pochinki. And it's going to be about who gets what weapons first.
Oh my god!
We've seen Aerowolf dropping in Pochinki constantly in the tournament, and MINESKI have called their bluff and followed them in. So MINESKI, they're going to be looking to get guns and get aggressive early to stop Aerowolf getting any kind of weapons.
Sombrero, they actually doing it because before the game started, we thought that oh my god, we thought that Aerowolf is going to play safe, but no, they are not that kind of team. They are ready for any single team fight that possible after this, Sombrero.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, Cyclops, because, MINESKI, they've already got shotguns, they've already got Carnadier. Do they get aggressive now? Do they wait to get a few more weapons, a bit of armor, a bit of helmets? It's going to be down to the calls of the captains, and it's going to be interesting to see what Aerowolf do, because Aerowolf will have seen MINESKI coming in. They don't know it's MINESKI, but they know that a team has come with them to challenge them for control of Pochinki.
If you take a look at the position right now, it seems like MINESKI kind of more of the spread out in the line here, where NC for Team Aerowolf is playing a diamond position and throwing the grenade first in order to scare the opponent. That is the signal of the war has started.
Yeah, so both teams know that there's at least one other team here. The position you're talking about now is interesting because MINESKI have control of the northern side, whilst Aerowolf have control of the southern side. No one really taking control of the western area out of Pochinki, but it's going to be interesting to see how these teams move depending upon where they get information regarding enemy location. And it's interesting to note as well, we're talking about a first-person perspective game now, so there's no more peeking around corners, there's no lying prone, looking over balconies. If you want to know where the enemy is, you're going to have to be standing out to find out.
And it seems like the first fight already happened somewhere down south of the map. Team Resurgence take off Team Cass, gradually gone.
Yeah, so Cass now down to 3 members. We can see that Cass are actually on the military base. 3 members still alive, but that's going to be Resurgence. Resurgence trying to take control of their area, but we have a fight kicking off towards Pochinki. It looks like shots are being fired, so both teams feeling happy enough to kind of get involved and get stuck in now that they've got the basic weapons and armor to fight with.
Do you know that these two teams are actually the champions of Run and Gun 4 Nation Season 1 and 2, while Team MINESKI is the champion of Run and Gun 4 Nation Season 1, and the Team Aerowolf strike back in Season 2, and they actually always being number 1 and 2 in that tournament.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see because these guys will know how each other plays. There's obviously changes in the meta, but a lot of players have similar play styles, when it comes to clearing buildings, when it comes to bounding across streets, so these guys, as competitors that have played multiple times online, are going to basically pick up tips and pick up kind of trends that the opponents are basically doing.
Yeah. One interesting thing is I think MINESKI or even Aerowolf might have to siege the church, as the church is the highest point in this Pochinki town. You get up to the church, you pretty much see the whole town if you got some good scope like X4.
Yeah, I mean, the church is great for vision, but it does leave you exposed if you silhouette yourself on top. So it'll be interesting to see where the teams go. MINESKI seems to be going that general direction. I don't know if they're going to go up on the high ground. They may just be flanking down low. We'll have to wait and see where they go with this one. But Aerowolf playing very tight. Only superNayr, the team star, the guy that's been fragging very, very highly, is off on his own further towards the south. But we can see that it looks like RDK peeking towards MINESKI's direction. No vision just yet of any enemies.
Yes. It feels like both teams can sense that this is the one that we are looking for. That this is the one. I think they know that they are facing each other, and it's always becoming a special thing when the last map is the FPP to determine who is going to win this one.
First-person perspective, much more tense in terms of creating tension and
Shields already, he go for the first uppercut, he can't finish him. AKM, he let the chance slip away, and right now Team Airwolf is grouping up 4v1. Shields might have to retreat from that position a bit. AKM try to knock down. The first one who knocked down is NC Slasher.
So now
Laser XD.
Now Airwolf know that is MINESKI. They know the threat is there. I hear a grenade being thrown. Doesn't connect. But now a bit of a lull in the action as both teams hit reset. They want to know where Puchis is. They want to know.
Luckily for MINESKI, the Laser XD can be revived, but right now, RDK is pushing inside. He opened one door, maybe two doors, and now he got a window. He got some clean vision, but still cannot get that clean. Let's see if he want to go out. Oh man, that was... Man, sombrero.
If RDK holds this angle, if Konga and Laser peek out here, he's going to have a perfect spray. Grenades being thrown. I don't know if they're distractionary or if MINESKI know that RDK has flanked. I'm not sure they would. RDK will hear these footsteps around him. He's playing very passive, just giving information to the rest of Airwolf that he can hear MINESKI moving to the north as TNC, Hipster D, Team Captain, Big Frag are taking out Lucy Has Shoes. So fight kicking off all over the map, but this is the most important one.
RDK still stuck inside, and well, if we take a look at the positioning, it seems like Puchis, actually his position just gives advantage to MINESKI though.
Yeah, I think MINESKI's he's gonna have. We're just going to give him information when they cross the street.
But they start to fight already. Sparker.
Kar98 though needs to be careful. superNayr can get one shot here. Does Laser have a 4-time scope on that?
One shot headshot, superNayr. We count 4. He got M16 and RDK just got that conquer. Knocked down once again. Oh, 2 knocked down already from RDK.
Airwolf. They
not
smell
looking
blood.
good.
They smell blood. They smell blood.
He can just jump out the window. 2 knockdown. It's a very good for team Airwolf in order to finish the knock one down.
Puchis, though, staying very far away, very passive, and they're being pushed. They don't know that they're being pushed. Surely they can hear the footsteps. Let's see if Sparkler can get this res. If they have enough time.
To do it.
ndrev1ce is already on the same floor. Here comes the push. They need to be careful. They're full health. They're already vaulting in.
Sparkler got the shot, and he knocked one down. And Sparkler got the kill, but however, coming in the support, coming in quite fast. And now here goes the Sparkler. Team superNayr still got 3 left, while MINESKI got 1 alive and 1 knocked down. Puchis, this is not time to run away. It just have to fight until you die.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see the solidifying of first place for Airwolf now. And there's Puchis. Can hit some amazing shots. Needs to be careful here though, taking a lot of damage. 1 more shot, he'll be out of the game.
Both parties knows that if they can clear each other, they can get the champ. And now RDK putting inside. Puchis looking to drop down to the 2nd floor. He might fight at RDK in close range.
AK versus AK. RDK full health though. Grenade gets thrown and primed. Let's see if it connects.
NC Slasher.
Doesn't connect.
RDK just gonna charge inside. Puchis get out of the door. Then that's it. It's all over for the championship.
Airwolf.
Oh my goodness. We can see can hear the roar.
Yeah, that's Airwolf. Can you imagine playing 12 games